we go. That's this, this. All right. Testing. All right. Let's get a link. There we go. Alright. Testing 1, 2, testing. Testing 1, 2, testing. How we doing? Honestly, I don't know the name of the team. And I don't know who they're playing against. So that's why I kind of made my own title. Also, I don't even know the 5 people on the roster. So. Ooh, sheesh. Yo, these headphones have such good bass, bro. You can hear the. She's going to town. It says, if you may, you stuck down there. Alright. So, from what I know, this is Zephyrot's roster for the Prestige. So, we're going to have fun regarding that. And, yeah. There is going to be a Game 1 sub for Zephyro. because he's stuck in another Scrim live. So, but it's still happening. Don't worry. We are just getting the room ready, and as soon as I get an invite to said room, we shall be going. So I know it's been a while since I last streamed. In the off season, there's not much to do. I honestly wouldn't mind learning to do more stuff, but I don't know if you guys want to watch the random shit I do during the day. Because honestly, outside of like some shitty gacha games and just catching up on anime, I don't really do much. But hey, if people want to see, you know, random streams of me playing TFT or Magic Arena, Master Duel, you know, I mainly play card games. Alright. Can drink in size to super move. And the boy she needs to be, she can float through the air. Alright, welcome anyone new to the live stream. This is just the you're from the lobby. Well, this is the stream that we'll be using for the vault, so it'll be available right after the stream's over. But feel free to keep it open if you feel like it. Subscribe is free, it's helpful, and I mean, if we do end up working together, definitely want to see the daily content I do be pumping out. I got some good stuff in the works. Alright, on that note, chat seems kind of dead for now, so I think I've answered all the questions. I'll just be right back. I want to get a bottle of water. Alright. So strong isn't funny. You know, FGO 10th anniversary came out in Japan today. Well, it's the 10th anniversary, and my Twitter has not been safe. Holy shit, people are happy. Which, I mean, hey, it's cool. And we're getting another Scrim character, so I'm super excited. But yeah. Honestly, I really want them to have a Steam port for FGO. It make things so easy, because honestly, I don't even know how to use BlueStacks or whatever the hell you're supposed to use to play like mobile games. I'm just really glad that Blue Archive and Eros Fantasy have a Steam port. Honestly, don't know where I'd be without those two games. Probably be very, very, very bored. Alright, so they are deciding side selection, so it won't be too long. That means we're going to be getting a draft link soon, and once we get a draft link, we'll swap from the Super Cam to the Draft Cam, so don't worry about that. Let me just see something real quick. Okay. So that is, yeah, okay, that's just my display capture. Okay, that's good. Alright. Alright, so they've chosen red side for game number 1. I still don't know the names of the teams. I just know that, I don't know, it's called Blizzard GOon Island. I asked what the team names are, just so I can update the title. Because right now my title doesn't make any fucking sense. It just says, yo, Prestige Prep, we got some sauce. We're Lane 0 Blizzard. Okay. Won't be long. File sir. Alright, there you go. So there is no team name, so I have created a temporary team name just for the title. There you go. This no-name QC thing ends up not being the actual name they use. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I don't even know what name they'll end up having. They told me they currently don't even have it. So, just put no-name QC because, well, I don't know. Felt cool. It's a problem, I'll change the title, but for now, I think it'll be fine. Okay, things look fine. Okay, perfect. Alright, looks like we have everyone that we need to have in the lobby, I think. I'm not sure. We'll get a draft link, I want to say momentarily. Well, 11 players in this lobby. Excluding me, of course. So there must be like another coach person or something. That's cool. Oh, it's gonna be Hard Fearless? We're still working on the details, I think. But hey, Hard Fearless is always welcome. I'm not a fan of Soft Fearless. I just feel like there's already enough good picks in the game that if you go Soft Fearless, it might as well just not even be Fearless. Like, oh no, we saw Varus twice. What are the odds that we see Varus the third time, you know? It's like, compared to, oh, Varus only gets played once, you know? But that's just, yes, there's a tennis ball in the background. I use it for back, like my back. Oh. think we should have the link momentarily. Other than that, just chilling. Enjoy the good. I have a lot of Mario Kart music. I'm trying to adjust that. But hey, as always, if you want to suggest new tunes for the playlist, I can always do so on my Discord. Either by joining my Discord or sending me a DM on Discord. And hey, you know, if it's video game music and it's not going to be copy claimed to hell and back. Ooh, we are using Drafter. I love this fucking website. Huh? Wait. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we got the draft cam for you boys. Hopefully you guys are excited and ready to have some fun. I believe all the delays are finished, so we should be starting very shortly. Now, how have you guys been? I know it's been a while since the Eternals finals. I did promise a winner's interview. I did get to it. We were looking to do the roundtable, but it just looks like there's not much interest. So I'll probably next week we'll probably get it going. With just the small hodgepodge of people. And hey, if more people want to join in during the live stream, we'll do that. But it'll be fun, because don't think there's so there's Sushi Cup this weekend, and then it's like the dead zone for like, what, 2 weeks? So, because I think we already did Rumble Esports, and Eternals finished. And I know an ACL is going on, so that'll be cool. I do watch it from time to time, but they have a lot of technical issues. Holy shit, this is loud. It's not supposed to be so loud. Is the music too loud for you guys? If there's any active chatters, of course, let me know if the music is too loud. I'll retrograde it. No worries. Might be doing a standing cast today. I'm not too sure. As a friendly reminder, if you like the content you see here on the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button, click that like button because it tells YouTube we're still relevant, and hey, if you got that Jeff Bezos oil money, feel free to join the Sanctum family. So here we are, Fearless Draft kicking in. Alright, we've got Gnosis' Jace being taken off the table here. Now Gnosis top laner here for, let's call them GOon Island. Pretty strong top laner, carry player, Pantheon. Still one of the Apex junglers in the format. Give me a second. And there we go. Pantheon taken off the table. Camille, another one of Gnosis' picks, taken off the table. They're banning Ahri away from the mid lane, which is interesting because it's not normally, unless it's like this is a solo queue or just a one trick here for Blizzard's mid laner. It's not something normally we see high priority on, especially in high elo / pro play. Zeref going to be taken off the table as well. This might be for Mr. Najee. I doubt we would see something like a Zeref support, at least in this day and age. At least not for Game 1 of Fearless, if anything. Normally, funky fun picks are Game 2. They're normally reserved for Game 3, 4, and 5. At least, if anything. Since also taken off the table, so the two primo junglers in the current format have been banned. Vi is still available and open. I don't know if it's something that Blizzard wants to grab up here. But the Azir going to be taken with quick priority. Very strong mid laner. Talia open as an answer to the Azir. But as we've seen in pro play, Azir seems to just be the better of the two picks in that specific matchup. Sometimes we've even seen Victor. The Xerath Bando does make more sense now if the Azir was planned to be picked first here. Syndra, a good answer into the Azir, has good kill potential. The Azir does have to be a little bit careful. Sometimes playing against Syndra makes you go Mertreads first to, trying to be able to survive that burst. And Azir is a champion that does damage even if he doesn't necessarily build Glass Cannon. So we'll have to see what we're looking here. We might see the first strike rune here on Syndra, but more often than not, we see the electrocute on combo mages. And Corki here going to be locked in for the side of GOon Island. So, strong AD carry pick. Varus still up on the table, but normally Corki is the answer into Varus, at least pro play wise. So maybe they're trying to disincentivize the Corki pick. However, Nautilus, because we're not in second rotation, Nautilus is still up on the table, and just genuinely a good support pick to have great engage, hard lockdown. And, well, I mean, he's an engaged champion, so he does a lot of stuff. Can lead to a lot of ISO deaths, but we'll see here what the pairing is here for Blizzard. If we are looking to pick our support AD, Senna is one of the... Senna and Kaisa are two of the better champions that you pair with a Nautilus normally. They're really high synergy, but it's just going to be the Ambessa, a denial pick here away from Gnosis, seeing as the Jason Kami were already banned and taken away. Maybe here we see the Rumble here from Gnosis, but they already have a decent amount of magic damage, so we'll have to see what we end up getting from GOon Island here in third pick. But I am expecting a top lane pick because Blizzard has picked both solos and you have right side, so you are looking for possibly jungle or, possibly looking for jungle counter pick at this point. Okay, no, but the Trundle instead just going to be grabbed. They don't want it getting banned, and there are 2.5 bruisery meatheads that build a decent amount of HP, so the Trundle value is definitely there. We'll be able to make Nautilus into literally a Lulu, super squishy. But let's see here what GOon Island feels like taking in terms. This could also be Nautilus jungle, because I think there was a buff to Nautilus's monster damage. There's a possibility that this is Nautilus jungle. I'm not too sure though. I know it gets nerfed soon or something. I don't know if the patch has even passed. A no-name ban? Huh? While I wait to see what the fourth ban on red is, we have no confirmation yet as to what it was. The Braum is going to be taken away. Good pairing with the Corki. Corki just does a lot of damage, and technically having an assisted stun means that normally if you don't have your flash, you kind of just die sometimes in lane. Good Corki does a decent amount of damage. Plus, he does have a free Black Cleaver that lasts like 8 seconds every... What's the cooldown on Gatling gun? Like 12 seconds? So it's almost infinite. The Tsukuyomi of damage. Alright. So Nami going to be taken away here from the Corki. That is something that we sometimes see over in the lesser Asian regions, the Corki Nami, but not something I've seen a lot of recently. Inver AP scaling, but applies on each spears. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty stupid. Alright, GOon Island have to pick here. Let's see. Alright, the Riven gonna be locked in. A fantastic pick here into the Ambessa. And now Blizzard's top laner are gonna have to be a little bit careful. Because Trundle Riven, if the Ambessa has a lot of dashes, but a flashless Ambessa sometimes, that Riven damage really does come out of nowhere. And you blink and you're dead. So it just looks like there was a no-name ban, like a none ban here in the fourth slot for GOon Island. Let's see here what Blizzard, what lane 0 Blizzard wants to lock in. The Sivir pretty good. It's a lot of CC and stuff that the Sivir can help mitigate with the spell shield, plus the mobility from her passive and on the hunt. Definitely gonna be useful when getting run down by Trundle and Riven. So that's, I think that's the Sivir Nautilus bot lane. I'm not too sure. It could be Nautilus jungle, but we won't know. We'll see here with this last pick exactly if it is indeed the Nautilus jungle. Okay, no, yeah, okay, so it is Nautilus jungle. Alistair support. So we're going to be expecting like a 305, 307 full clear here from the Nautilus with a single smite. And yeah, it just does a lot of damage to monsters. So it's cool to see another support being given jungle access. Okay, looks like Zephy is going to be here for game number 1. It looks like there will not be a substitute. Okay, but we might have to redraft. We'll keep you guys posted on what happens. I don't know if it really changes much, but the Zilly... No, it's Syndra mid. Okay, draft is fine. There will be no redraft, so we are looking to get into the champion select once all the players have placed themselves. Don't know if we're going to be placed in LCS order, but we'll have to find out. Here goes. Do we want to get a Preds going in the chat? Is that something we want to do? Oh. 5? Okay, looks like there may be a short bathroom break initiated before we start champ select. Normally we could pause in game, no? We'll see what ends up happening. Alright, but we'll do that. It has been a scorcher lately, but the timeout requisition has been accepted, so we'll be going into a bit of a lull. I will switch back to the super webcam for ya homies, just because, I will get the overlay changed up once we get into the champion select for you guys, so don't worry about that. Okay, looks like we are ready to go. We will be starting very shortly. Reminder, if you enjoy the content you are watching, make sure to slap that subscribe button and smash those like buttons whenever you see me go live or upload a video. It really, really does help out. Looks like we are indeed in LCS order, so that is fantastic. Let's just swap to the in-game cam, and we'll be swapping over shortly. Alright, looks like the audio is okay. There might be a distinct double blip, but if you hear it for half a second, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. So, I am looking to get a lot more back into streaming, mainly even like during off season. I'm looking to get stuff set up. I just really don't know what people would want to stream because, you know, normally half the time when I've got nothing to do, I just sleep. But hey, yo, if people want me to go live, I'll go live. I don't mind. But TFT, Magic Arena, ARAMs, whatever, probably watch me struggle through solo queue as I try to get the 15 wins. That'll probably be a fun thing to watch. But yeah, we'll switch to the super overlay. What we'll be using for the in-game. I haven't looked to fix it yet. But yeah, okay. We've got about 2 minutes left on the spec delay, so make sure you grab your drink, grab your snack, head to the washroom if you got it. Take a little bit of a bathroom break. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and well, I don't know, just get ready for some fun. I've seen this GOon Island team, the individual players play on different teams and stuff, so I know a little bit of what they're capable of. I've never seen any of this these players here on Lane Zero Blizzard. So it's gonna be a fun, a new, exciting adventure, and hopefully I get to stream a lot more scrims and stuff. Well, cast more scrims and stuff. Of course, if you know you are someone who would like to get your games casted and or your matches, your solo queue, whatever and stuff, and like to work with me, you can always shoot me a DM in my Discord. I'm the Fallen Sanctum on Discord, and yeah, also reachable via Twitter and all those other nice things. But anyways, as we get ready to get into the gamesies, I'm just gonna pause La Musica. Alright. I was wondering what that background boop boop was, and it was indeed just Blue Archive. Just was the Akko background theme. Okay. Alright, well, here we go. We're about to get into the gamesies. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've casted. Probably, I want to say like a weekish. I don't know. So, look forward to it. Hell yeah, we're getting ready for that skin roulette. Do we got some sexy skins? Is it hashtag poor people or hashtag rich people in the chat? I'll have to find out if you guys are paying taxes this year, or if you guys get tax exempt brackets in the new year. Ooh, okay, long spectator delay. Not so used to the super long spectator delay. I don't know, but hey, new update, new issues is the right way. Honestly, the day the client stops fucking up on a regular basis, the day I'll be happy as a caster for League of Legends. Here we go. Let's get ready. What kind of sexy skins do we got ourselves today? We got ourselves Chosen of the Wolfine, Bessa, Shanghai Scrolls, Nautilus, Gravelord, Azir, Mythmaker, Sivir, Marauder, Alistair, Spirit Blossom, Riven, Constable, Trundle, Poor, Syndra, Bricktoy, Corki, and Blood Moon Zillion. We got ourselves what looks like triple teleports, Ignite versus Heal in, let's just make sure we got some sound for you guys, because you know, it ain't no League of Legendos, they ain't no League to Legendo in. Alright, we got ourselves triple TP, double TP here from the side of Lane Zero Blizzard, and we got Mr. Gnosis with that cheesy Ignite. See if he's going to be able to abuse Mr. Geyser. Looks like we got a pause. Maybe a technical issue? Okay, never mind. It was instant transmission. And alright, they are picking out the Riven Ignite, so maybe we are looking forward to some Genkajis in that top lane. So Mr. Burner here, we got the double. Ooh, okay, we got the slight delay from the freeze, which is normal after the unpause. But from what it looks like, we got ourselves Lethal Tempo versus Arcane Comet in the mid lane, and we got Kong versus Lethal Tempo in the bot lane. Alright. Not using the electrocute, savvy Chinese kind of runes we have for Alistar, just standard aftershock. Seeing a lot of phase rush. There has been some electric popping up. I thought we were going to see some of the Gucci Pamucci, but it ain't going to be it. And Bess is still on the grass. Honestly, probably just the best rune in the game for her. Conqueror's cool and all, but I think grass is just so annoying, especially when you have like ranged autos that count as melee, so you get full benefit regardless of which style of auto you're doing. Unlike Jay's, who, if he attacks while in range form, gets half the benefit or whatever, compared to his melee form. So Bessa just gets to fully abuse that rune. Honestly, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't think it'll ever leave. But here, so we'll see what this roster is at full power, given that Zephy is here. And Azir is going to do his best to try and whittle the mana pool down from... Gnosis looking to zone. Looking to zone as much XP and money from Geyser here. Okay, we got a Bond landing on AGC and Baba here. This is the new toy Corki skin. So, okay. It looks like we got a little bit of a combo here onto Geyser, but it is Gnosis that ends up taking a lot more damage than needs be. Dear God is gonna throw the Boom Shakalaka onto the Alistar. And level 2 early for Riven means that we're gonna get a stun into the Spellblade proc and sorry, not Spellblade. Gnosis is quite up when it comes to farm right now. He's having a lot of fun. Nice, a nice force of will onto Loki. Okay, and so far the bot lane here for Baba and Dear God seems to be going well. Okay, Gnosis taking the bad end of a trade, doesn't have the sustain and is already through his pot. So okay, the shifting sands onto Zephy, and we're just looking to stack up that lethal tempo. But we're one auto attack away. Zephy not going to commit the flash as it's too close to the turret here. And yeah, no, we're going back to some regular old laning. But, okay, Force of Will was used. We'll not find G-King here looking for Baba, but not going to be able to find a headbutt pull. Ooh, okay, does manage to get him against the wall. And now the Valkyrie is forced out as the clock bomb gets thrown out by Dear God. But Nautilus so far seems to just be chilling. Seems to have a little bit slower of a clear than Mr. Trundle. Mr. Burner hasn't... neither jungle has tried to gank yet. Ooh, okay. Some good damage here onto Loki. Both junglers look to be pathing towards the mid lane, seeing the very low HP Azir. Might want to try something here. G-King tries, and Ababa here forced to Valkyrie away, but that's a lot of damage onto the Mr. Cow. And Mr. Burner is going to force Loki's flash without using his own. So flash advantage here in the mid lane. We're going to get a delayed recall plus about a few waves up here for Zephy. Abessa's still down about half the CS that Riven is. Azir teleporting back in. And got himself a refillable and an Antone. So he's going to look to try and survive this. They're looking at the money, no me. I think Zephy is trying to hold for Dear God to get that Lost Chapter, because Lost Chapter is so damn useful on mages. Looking at the money here, it looks like I forget if it's 1200 or 1300. I really don't play much AP champions nowadays. And when I do, they kind of go like roll. So I Don't really build Lost Chapter super early. Ooh, okay. The Dark Sphere here gonna time out. Zephy's gonna miss his stun. I'm gonna get poked a little bit in exchange here. And top laners are now both out of cookies and consumables. And now Gnosis hits level 6 first. Okay. Ooh, a nice flash stun. Blade of the Exile to be able to find Geyser before he could hit level 6. Was looking to get a recall in, but Gnosis got the better of him. It's going to be the wave crashing, so that means Geyser is going to be losing a little bit of CS. Did manage to get a refillable and a pickaxe here, and now Loki just doing a shit ton of damage. Sorry, getting shit on by the insane amount. Oh wow, the combo from Stixie and GOon here. The headbutt pull into the dredge line. There was no option for that old man to survive. And yeah, now Trundle looking for Scuttle priority. And now we got Boots pickaxe here. And, ooh, okay, Gnosis just looking to get real aggressive here. We are going Leandri's first on Nautilus. Okay, that's, honestly, it's a little bit interesting. But guys are here now forced to flash away. And the Blade of the Exile already half off cooldown. So that means that maybe there's some goofy shenanigans that are going to happen. And dear God is going to land a double bomba onto GOon. Geyser is at half health, so does have to be careful for the all-in. Doesn't have his flash, and his ultimate isn't as useful for escaping scenarios as some other top laners. Okay, Baba here might be stuck. Oh no, not gonna be forced to use the Valk. Gonna be forced to use the Valk to get away. Okay, and dear God here now looking for more action, but Mr. Burner here in the bot lane now. GOon has no flash, and Sivir might be forced to use her flash here, and that's just the Feats of Warfare claim. And now Zephy looking to bully Loki, but Gnosis here might have bit off more than he could chew. Ooh, but that was some nice patience from Mr. Gnosis, able to use his cooldown, and now Loki. Ooh, okay, Zephy is going to trade 1-for-1 at the end of the day and is going to get a plate. Is he going to get a plate in exchange? But at least that is now flash neutralization here in the mid lane. Mr. Burner is going to be able to get that dragon though in exchange. And now he makes his way top towards the grubs. But here, Malstixi here might be in a bit of trouble. Does get the 2 grubs. So now... Malstixi might be in a bit of trouble. And yeah, okay. So grubs are gonna go over 2-1 in favor for Zero Blizzard. And Gnosis is gonna find himself another quick kill. 2 kills for this Riven, and the money 1.3k in the lead here for GOon Island. And Baba here almost has his Triforce versus the Yuntals here. And Geyser is just, he has caught back up CS-wise. Loki is getting punished here, forced to flash away here from the Trundle, who got sped up. And now maybe Gnosis in a bit of danger. We'll have to see. But there is no public execution here from the Ambessa looking for it. We're going to get a nice headbutt pull into Baba, but a well-timed Valkyrie is going to be able to make a lot of things go away. We almost have the Luden's Companion here for Syndra. Now Loki is just getting Bash Brothers. Oh, okay, a nice Force of Will to stop Malstixi from landing that stun. I don't know if it would have connected, as Zephy looked to have already dodged it. But that is the Hex Flash here on Nautilus. So he will be looking for some ganking opportunities. I think Nautilus so far hasn't really gone to do much. Except for that kill on Zillion in the bot lane. Loki getting bashed in the head continuously with all these dark spheres. And now AGC taking a lot of poke damage. Yeah, we're almost 2 plates in here, and Zephy gonna be pushed back. Gonna be traded 1-for-1 again in the mid lane. But Loki pretty happy about that. And now Nautilus is here. Maybe Baba's in a bit of trouble. And now Dear God might be in trouble. We've got the depth charge coming out. And now Malstixi stuck on the pillar. Okay, the Zillion ult is able to hold the line, but with the revive, things are getting a little complicated. And now Zephy here, gonna miss the combo onto Nautilus, but it doesn't really matter. It's a level 10 Syndra. And that's a double kill. Corki is able... is Corki pick... Oh, wow, okay, the flash to interrupt the shifting sands, and Gnosis here just looking to kabuki all over Loki's face. But here you go. Another 2 plates here now taken for Zephy, and yeah, he's pretty happy. He's very rich, up almost 2,000 gold. And now Sivir has to be a little bit careful here. Okay, AGC gonna survive the onslaught because there was no Syndra ultimate, but a double bomb landing here on the GOon. And yeah, looks like we've rotated the Corki in the mid lane for now. Azir still no full item, and AGC in a little bit of trouble. Gonna use a spell shield to heal up a bit. Now Baba might be stuck between a rock and a hard place, but GOon looks to be taking a lot of damage. Loki and Malstixi though, here the dredge line not gonna find its target. And now AGC just getting bullied by a Zillion. As a hold the spell shield here, just in case. Now Mr. Burner looking for Malstixi. The dredge line is gonna connect, and the depth charge is gonna find Baba, knocking both Mr. Burner and Baba up. But now Malstixi's jungle doesn't really belong to him anymore. And that turret is in isolation already. So Gnosis is free to apply as much pressure as he wants. And already has an Eclipse done, so he's looking to have a lot of fun. And Mr. Burner here gonna throw down the Cone of Pain. And now they're looking to get on this Alistar. The Unstoppable Wolf gets thrown out, but it's a 3v1 in the top lane, and it looks like okay, AGC might be in a bit of danger now, and now Zephy is able to get away, and yeah, things are just looking horrendous here for Lane 0 Blizzard. Zephy is so rich, at least Ambessa was able to trade a return kill here onto Gnosis. And that's going to be first turret, though, going over to the side of GOon Island. Zephy going to be very happy about that now, securely almost a 3,000 gold lead in lane for himself here. Yeah, let's see what he ends up picking. I'm pretty sure we're going towards like Shadow Flame or Storm Surge or something. Or maybe like boots and stuff. We'll have to find out. No, it's a complete Horizon focus plus finishing up Lucidity boots. So man is on a mission here. Okay, we're getting 1 items across the board here for the side of a Blizzard, but yeah, we're starting to fall behind quite a bit of gold. Now Mr. Burner gonna find GOon, and now GOon has to charge up the stun, but now Loki just gets turned into some chicken nuggets, and GOon might not be able to survive. Mr. Burner, though, gonna survive that Ignite plus turret shot combo thanks to the lovely Juicy Fruit. And now, okay, Zephy here taking turret aggro, the depth charge coming in, but it's not enough That is the Nautilus ult down, and the engage methods are no longer that much, and Zeffy can, okay, Zeffy looking to get the revive. Mr. Burner trying to survive the Ambassador, has a subjugate ticking, and he's going nom. And now he's looking to get in on the action. The flash, and Geyser is trying to get some action. Gets the shutdown though, a small shutdown onto Mr. Burner. A Gnosis here, pushing that tier 2. Inner in the top lane, inner in the bot lane. And now Malstixi, G-King, and Loki gonna try and make something happen. Okay. We've got the ultimate here from the Riven, and it looks like it. Okay, Loki is just gonna put one behind Riven's head and just call it a day. But this Syndra is a menace, and she'll get another solo turret to herself, clearing almost a 40 gold lead at this point in the game. A little bit fantastic. Haven't seen this Zeffy guy before, but seems to be doing fantastically. Everyone on the side of GOon Island seems to, be having fun in this game. We do have about an almost 6,000 gold lead, so this is a little hard for the members of Blizzard Island to contest objectives and stuff. There's only so many things you can give up in a game, remember. You can give up soul, but the biggest problem is there's only 2 dragons at 16 minutes, so, and we do have a dragon spawn in 2, we have dragon spawning in 2 minutes. Okay, L60 here. Looking to steal the Gromp, but Zeffy is going to be like, brother, that's my jungle. And we got the double Bomba, but he's not going to be able to land. And now the Force of Will landing onto Malstixi. The Force Unleashed is going to be enough. And that's a Star Wars title if I've ever seen one. And now AGC is trying, survives a little bit with the barrier. But now Geyser here has teleported, and Loki looking for an escape. And now She-King might be in trouble. Dear God, the public execution going to land on Baba. And here we go, looking to take the team fight. But we've got the revive o'clock. And now Geyser just trying to buy time so that Loki can get out. But there's a Herald in the mid lane. Will it make its charge? But Gnosis also having a lot of fun here, just pushing out solos. Let's see, Loki halfway done his second item, and Zeffy halfway done his third item. So, a little bit of that money disparity. And now Zeffy with the driver's license takes the turret mid, takes the turret butt, and this man, you call him Warren Buffett, because this motherfucker's rich. And is the Herald gonna be smited? We're looking to do the loop-de-loop, the splash ult onto the Herald. And now Zeffy might be in a little bit of danger, but is there enough Goosos to take down Zeffy? No, it looks like he's gonna be able to live. The flash stretch line from the Nautilus, but he's so squishy, ladies and gentlemen. He's just gonna get taken down. The flash Force of Will here from Zeffy finds the kill angle with the Force Unleashed. And now Gnosis looking to get his dick wet in the jungle, but it's not gonna happen though. Geyser forced to run with his tail between his legs now. That inhibitor turret is not gonna land. The ignite landing on the Zeffy, but we got the revive here from Dear God, and they best be praying for mercy. A stun lands on the AGC, takes about 80% of his HP, and now things looking a bit whack attack. We've got Ocean Soul point spawned here, but we're gonna use the Baron to get some cheeky, so we're gonna use the Herald recall to get some cheeky recalls in. No Deadman's finished here for Trundle, but we got Sundered Sky for Riven. We got the Death Cap and Crimson Lucidity. We got the Mune, and we got the Crimson Lucidity here for Ali Stars. So things looking fantastic here. Looking at about a 10,000 gold lead in the eyes of the champions. And GOon Island looking comfortable to take this game 1 scoreline. Well, something that we know about Mr. Gnosis is you never give him his damn Riven. And now, well, future scrimmers will know that this guy on Riven is damn good. But also Zeffy on the Syndra? Like, hot damn, bro. I didn't know it was that easy, but Zeffy made it look clean. The surrender vote has failed here for the blue team, so they've acknowledged that is the GG well played. And they're honestly, okay. Here goes Gnosis trying to find another solo kill angle. It's a 1v3, but I'm gonna have to run away. Gnosis did have to use his flash to try and make that play, though. Okay, Mal60 not gonna find the dredge line. And that is Otacon being started. And not, though, on this team there isn't much Otacon damage. And Syndra does do a decent amount of single target damage, but because, you know, the AD carry's not there, and there's no, like, Leandries or something. You know, Trundle, oh, Jesus, okay, wow. Talk about the Spellblade, and now Riven should have the Q enabled, and Loki is gonna go down. Gonna get Thanos'd away by Mr. Gnosis. And, yeah. That's another turret here from Mr. Gnosis. Sadly, it's just an easier turret, so it doesn't count as a real turret. But there is a bottom inhibitor to take. So we'll see here if Zephy and the gang on GOon Island are going to be able to take it. Looks like Geyser is not really looking to contest. The Forcer will not going to be able to find its target, and Mr. Burner has destroyed the blue in him. Now Baba getting gangbanged. It's the Sydney Sweeney show, ladies and gentlemen. And with the barrier, doesn't even use the flash of public execution, but Syndra is just going to execute. And Best would be like, ha 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 ha, bro, I got the public execution. And Sivir gets taken to Pound Town. And G-King tries surviving, but of course, you got an angry set of Ionian women looking to run you the hell down. I think it's clear that we can call it in the books. We're 13,000. A nice scuttle shuffle, but there's no follow-up from Mal60. There was a minion wave, so he couldn't land a dredge line. And, yeah, okay, well. We're just waiting. At this point, we're just waiting for the game to end. Miss Burner and Gnosis, okay. Mal60 here gonna land a dredge line onto Riven. And we're gonna get a stun here on the Ambessa, picking up the double bomb, but not gonna be able to land it. Sivir is getting close to that 2-item spike, but I mean, I don't think it really matters at this point. The Syndra is able to one-shot whoever she wants to. Looking at the money, she's got another 2,500 gold to spend. Nice Force of Will, combo unleash, and that's just the execute. And Loki gonna find himself in a hyperbolic time chamber, wondering what the hell he can do. Unfortunately, Ambessa cannot go over Trundle Pillars, so she's just gonna get taken to Pound Town. Once again, AGC taking about 50%. The Zillion revive coming in clutch, and Baba flashing in, saying, fuck that shit, I'm out. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-down. The Arcing Comet from Zephy to be able to take the kill, and that's gonna be 8-31 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. A massacre in game number 1 for the hometown heroes, the survivors of GOon Island. The GGs, as game 1 in the books. We head to game number 2.
A summoner has disconnected.
On to the super webcam we go. Okay. Ready for game 2. Let's get that music back up and running and stuff. Let's get the stuff here. Let's get the game 2 loaded. Boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-ba, da-ba, da-da-ba. There you go. So it looks like Blizzard have opted for game 2. For red side here in game number 2. So we get ready. Yep. Alright, so just waiting on the people to confirm. Alrighty, checks and we'll be getting started here. Believe here. Okay, so yeah, that's the bug here from Drafter. It doesn't really show what's taken away, but the players do know what is disabled. So just spectator wise, it's not included, so don't worry about that. So how do you guys like that game number 1? That was pretty intense. Oops, sorry. Alright, here we go. GOon Island on blue side. We got Lane 0 Blizzard on red here for game number 2. Hard Fearless has been enabled, so no Azir, Ambessa, Riven, Nautilus, Trundle, Alistair, Corki, Sivir, Zillion, or Syndra available for game number 2 and onwards. The Ahri man gonna stay consistent here against Mr. Loki's. Maybe we don't want to see no sexy towel Ahri. I don't know. Some people, man. I guess members of GOon Island wouldn't want to have to play against a GOon skin, so it would give them a debuff having the GOon against the GOon skin. Alright, this time the Pantheon loses priority in the early bans. Instead, we're going to take the Monkey King away, trying to incite maybe a Pantheon pick here for the members of GOon Island. So see here, Gnosis's Camille and Jace taking off the table once again. Rumble is still available. Pretty strong. I don't know if he plays Gwen, but Rumble and Gwen still available here for early top picks, like the blindable tops that aren't tanks. I know Sion's seen a lot of play, and it's just genuinely a good champion. If your team has carries, Sion, often Sion, oh, okay. A none ban again here issued, well, inputted by GOon Islands. We don't know if it's actually a none ban or... Oh, it's Pantheon. Okay, it is Pantheon, indeed. Alright, so Pantheon still taking off the tables here. Are we going to see this in Zhao ban here from Zerling Blizzard? Because Pantheon and Zhao were taken off the table by GOon Island in game number 1. So maybe Mr. Burner just feels like getting that Gia, the Zhao, baby. Now it's going to be the Nidalee taken away here from Gnosis. Those triple toppling carry bans. Poor guy. See here what GOon Island feels like locking in. I mean, the Rumble is available, but maybe they're going to look to deny even more picks. Alright, the Hergman Donger here hovered by Mr. Gnosis. Will it be locked in? I don't know. No, okay, we're pivoting to Baba. No, okay, we're pivoting to Yunara. Alright. Well... Sexy ab Chinese lady, take us to the GOon Island, baby. Will we see that sexy hot spring skin? Who knows? I know Baba normally a Mana Culture had a pretty cool Corki skin, so maybe he's got the Super Gooner skin here for Yunara. So we'll have to see. Yunara, titled as like the best laning phase 80 carry there is, and it's really hard to win trades against her, no matter the matchup. So we'll see here. Okay, we're going with the scaling aspect here for Lane 0 Blizzard. We're wrapping up that Zeri. So we'll have to see here what Mr. Burner ends up doing. He did path through bot lane a lot, forcing sums to make some plays. So we'll see here if he's looking to give Baba and Dear God advantage, or if he's just going to be setting up that camp in that mid lane, forcing Loki's flash once again. So we'll have to see. Alright, what do we want to pick here? I mean, the Poppy, yeah. Bobby's good. I mean, Yunara does have a dash. And also, Bobby is great into Zeri, so. Yeah, because Zeri loves walls. And Bobby loves walls more than Zeri loves walls. So sometimes, you know, it's just about a denial pick. But I think it's going to be Poppy jungle. I don't think we're going to see much Poppy support, if anything. We haven't seen a lot of Poppy support as of late. Outside of a direct, okay, so the Lulu taken away makes me feel like that Poppy is definitely hinted at the jungle and more of a takeaway. I mean, Yunara is a 1v9 style champion. If she's in Transcendence and you look at her, like she looks at you like some side eye, bro, you probably just dead. She gonna go Hika Hadouken Kenchurioken or Kin Mapaku Senpaki or whatever the hell Ryu says. I don't play. Okay, we're going double enchanter. Okay, literally protecting the President Yunara composition. All right, so I have to see what Loki, what Zephy and Gnosis are going to be willing to play with this. There's a lot of, there's not a lot of damage right now from GOon Island. We're putting a lot of baskets in the Yunara basket. A lot of eggs in the Yunara basket. So let's see here what Lane 0 Blizzard feel like picking up as their support. There's still Emilio and stuff, but okay, no, okay. So it is Poppy support. I think it's Poppy support and it's Maokai jungle. Maokai in solo lanes doesn't really make much sense. Okay, the Gwen gonna be actually that Gwen ban is a little suspicious. I haven't seen for the like of me seen much Gnosis here on the Gwen. I know he's a fantastic carry player, but hey, if he has the Gwen in his roster even more, hey, this man's like look at the quality of bans he's getting. He's gonna have 5 bans banned against him because they don't know what to do. Because they know they ain't winning that lane, guys. It's like, yo, guys, please, beg to Jesus, just 5-man camp top, please. Or you put me on an island with a tank and pray that there's no killer comp. I hear the Rumble here might be a good pick here for Gnosis if they don't ban it. I mean, it's great into any tank. I mean, okay, the Mel gonna be taken away here from Zephy. Interesting. I mean, there are some decently good skill shots to reflect with refraction. So Orianna gonna be taken away. Orianna and Hui gonna be taken away here from Loki. So we see here we got a brand new mid lane matchup. See if it's gonna be as action packed as it was in game 1 because it felt a bit one-sided. It felt a bit one-sided game 1, guys. Essendra was up an item and a half by 20 minutes. All right, so Blizzard, what do you got for us? Because this is your blind pick, you get the counter pick, the other. Okay, so I mean, Aurora is still a very fantastic champion in terms of high scaling damage, and honestly has been one of the answers into Yanara just because you can kill her. If you do enough damage to a champion, you can kill them. And if you kill them, well, they're dead. Plus, it is a takeaway from Mr. Gnosis. So, looks like Zephy is on... Okay, well, now we really don't have any fucking damage. Oh. Gnosis pivoting to the Chochos? Alright. A new chapter in gooning history has been created, ladies and gentlemen. We might see Gnosis on a tank. Not something I thought I'd ever see. Not that he can't play tanks, but just, the man's already winning lane with his eyes closed. Why would you give him a bad matchup? I don't know. This could be Cho'Gath mid, though. This could be Cho'Gath mid, but I don't know. Cho'Gath mid has always looked very like set mid. I mean, look, Chovy can do some great things in life, but Chovy doesn't inspire much faith. Yeah, okay, so it's Cho'Gath mid. Ain't no way. My boy Gnosis giving up his kale. It's like, you guys can ban and pick away 5 of my champions in a game. I still fuck you up. Okay. So it is Aatrox versus Kale. Now, normally it's supposed to be an Aatrox favorite matchup, especially in the early game, but Kale does outscale really hard, and with Jungle Attention, I mean, this could be pretty damn dangerous. So we'll have to see here what Goon Island ends up doing, but I would like to see Blizzard try and fight back just a little bit more. Alright. There we go. About ready to get into the champion select. Alright, so let's head back to the super webcam for a quick GIFs. Alright, we are in a champion selectee. So, alright, well, interesting mid lane matchup. I think it's very burst focused. I don't know if we're gonna see Shirelia's first. It was something that we would sometimes see on Cho'Gath and Veigar in the mid lane, but well, find out. we'll be right back in a quick second. Just gonna go use the washroom real quick. Oh, we're back. About a minute left until the gamesies. Alright, turn the music off. Get into the game perspective. Bam! Alright, so will we have the Yunara GOon skin? And the Aurora GOon skin? And the Zeri GOon skin? Or we just have regular skins? Or will we just be poor people and have no skins? Let's find out. There was one no skinner last game, so that was pretty cool. We had 9 skins, so people didn't have to pay taxes. So find out this game if we got skinners or no skinners. Alright, here we go. Will we have fast jam select or slow? So will we have fast loading screen or slow loading screen? And will we get in loading, in lobby loading? Oh, we get early loading. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got Asking Roulette for game number 2. We got ourselves. All right, we got ourselves Silver Kale, Dunkmaster Ivan, Gentleman Cho, Yunara, Winter Wonder, Lulu, Primordial Aatrox, Astronaut, Poppy, Gooner, Aurora, Withered Rosary, and Meowkai. So, only one no skinner this time. Unfortunately, Baba has not bought the Super GOon skin for Yunara. Maybe it just hasn't had enough time with it yet. But we got ourselves this time. We got ourselves 4 teleports. Hail of Blades versus Electrocute. So it's a battle of the Reds in that mid lane. We got ourselves 10 flashes, thank the Lord. And yeah, 4 TPs. The lethal tempo battle in the top lane, in the bot lane. And we'll see here if Gnosis is able to just Goomba Stomp Geyser as hard as Zephy Goomba Stomp Loki last game. Oh, G-King here, gonna find Dear God. And it's gonna be supportive combat. The Bramble Smash to deal a little bit of damage. Aftershock wears off, and about the same amount of damage here dealt to both sides. And now Mastixie here, gonna find the war that Mr. Burner put on. Zephy, you gotta get a cheeky knockup. I don't even know what emote is that? It's like almost like Battlecast Urgot saying MIA. That'd be funny if it is. Alright. Alright, so, well, we're probably looking at aggressive lanes for both Loki and Geyser. And I think Baba should have a winning lane matchup here on the Yunara. Does need to get to that item pointage where he feels really useful. And I do believe that Aurora is slightly more skewed in favor for the matchup in that in the mid lane. But we'll see what build Zephy ends up going with. He went Halo Blades, so my guess is we're going just Glass Cannon style AP. Oh, okay, that hitbox is a little bit awkward from Aurora. It looked like it missed, but it still landed here. And dear God, just zoning level 2 early here in the bot lane. We got the ooh, okay, that's a decent chunk. And our Gnosis just Just look. Ooh, okay. Dodging the Darken Blade sweet spots. That's just a lot of damage that Gnosis is able to put out. The double flash utilized in the top lane, though. And Aatrox pushed away from the lane here. Only has 7 CS. Might have to... Yeah, it definitely has DB back. What does he get? Just a refillable? Yeah, just a refillable back in lane. Feels pretty bad. He's going to miss a bit of CS, but... Okay. Yunaro's boom boom boomerang thing does that damage. And now we'll see what Kel wants to pick up here. Has 450 gold. Okay, so Loki here. We're going to get ganked, but we got the root collar and a knock up from... ooh, okay. Yeah, Loki not going to look for the flash here on Mr. Burner. And Baba gets excited with that Transcendence. Okay, and it's a call here for the Kale. And yeah, so far we have seen Loki do a bit more damage than Cho'Gath. But ooh, okay, Malsixi is gonna find Mr. Burner though. Now, dear God, might be in a bit of trouble here as the flash. And it's gonna be the flash wall slam, but they're trying to trade over the kills. And Baba getting excited here. And that's just a lot of damage. A double kill already for Mr. Bobinski. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be the triple kill? Yeah, it's a solo pull. It's a solo kill. Ooh, okay, the flash here from Loki forcing the flash on Zephy. But yeah, that's a 3-0 Yunara at 4 minutes. So yeah, is it already just GG's? So we've seen what Fed Yunaras can do. Infernal Change is going to be dodged away here by Mr. Gnosis. And okay, so we are going Blade of the Ruined King. Ooh, okay, a really good shield here by Dear God, but the silence was clutch by Zephy to be able to bait Loki into unpromising play. Now GOon wants to try and freeze the lane, but unfortunately, Zephy is going to be able to get that crash in, thanks to Dear God bullying the Tree Man. Okay, now Bobby might be in a bit of danger here. Gets hit up. Glitterland slowed down. We got the root collar. The shield coming through. Root collar's gonna miss here, and Zephy gonna find the knock up here on the Malstixi, and that's just gonna be silence. Be quiet. And now GOon here forced to flash away here, and Loki gonna block the root collar. That would have probably killed. Ooh, that's a level 6 here for Kale, and she is continuously just bullying. Oh, okay. Oh, unfortunately, Geyser is able to survive, but now Loki looks to be in a little. Oh, I don't know what killed Mr. Burner, but it gave Aurora a jump reset. Okay, Zephy's still not level 6, but should be level 6 soon. Doesn't have the flash to try and make a chomp chomp play, but Loki does have to be careful. Now Mr. Burner looking to get on some of that action. That is a knockup, and that's just a chomp chomp. But Zephy gonna take way too much turret aggro, and GOon here not gonna be is gonna be able to punish Zephy with a counter kill. Yeah, Geyser is getting just run down by this kill. So there's not much to do. Yunara also just zoning Zarya away in the 1v1. Almost has that Blade of the Ruined King. Looking to just get all that damage in. And it's level 6 here for Mr. Baba, so he can go Super Saiyan if he wants to. Okay. Okay, Zephy's starting to take some good trades. Those Merc trades really putting in a lot of work. That extra money. Oh, okay, Baba is gonna take a turret shot in exchange. But yeah. On the other side, though, that jungle CS is a little bit lacking. And Zeffy just nom-noms another kill. That's 2 nom-noms onto Aurora. And Loki just not having a fun series. Gnosis gets tagged up, slammed into the wall, and smashed to the ground. So at least that the top lane is seeing a little bit of retribution here. Malstixi is having fun playing against this Ivern. But Ivern's items are so cheap that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Baba cleanly up 3+ waves. And there's just nothing for AGC to do. Kind of like last game, he just kind of slowly just fell more and more behind. But this time, I mean, giving a triple kill at 4 minutes to Yunara, I don't think that's ever the... I don't think that's ever what you want to do. Okay, we got Zeffy getting the nom-noms onto one of the Void Grubs. Baba gonna take a turret shot in exchange, but he does get a plate. AGC just getting bullied. Zeffy has no mana though, so he can't really defend. Okay, guys are looking to get some slaps in. Okay, that's gonna be triple Void Grub taken. And Poppy just gonna go back to farming. So right now we're sitting at about a 1.8k gold lead. And yeah, Baba is maintaining that 3-wave lead. Okay, Loki might be in a bit of trouble. Ooh, okay, but there's no mana on this Cho'Gath, so things are a little bit hard. And Gnosis is having fun just bullying this Aatrox. Okay, looking at the money, he's got about 1,300 gold. Ooh, okay. Okay, takes a turret shot in exchange, uses his flash, but does manage to solo Bolo on Kale. And yeah, this lane that's normally supposed to be weak side here, Gnosis is just abusing Geyser, and if Malstixi is not in that top lane to babysit the Aatrox, then not much is getting done here for Aatrox. Teleport here invested once again. Aatrox going for Cyclosaur first. Oh, I almost have the Nashers here on... And just another nom-nom for free. The Nature's Grass gets used in the bot lane to try and disengage. And they managed to keep their summoners here for G-King and AGC. And now Mr. Burner's here. Okay, we got a flash, Twisted Advanced Bramble. But yeah, that's just Baba gonna smite. And the Root Caller gonna force the flash out of Zeri. And that is ult for ult traded. Gnosis in a bit of trouble. Doesn't get wall slammed, but doesn't have a way to get out of here. And now we are starting the second dragon. Okay, we almost have the Rift Maker here for Cho'Gath. So we are looking to do a good amount of damage here on the Chocho. Zeri is making her way back to lane, but there's already 4 turret plates gone from that top lane. Geyser was able to pick up a turret plate for himself. And Cho'Gath just nom-nomming another objective. That's, how many feast stacks is the man at right now? Man's already at 5 feast stacks at 12 minutes, so that's pretty damn good. Has barely started using his minion nom-noms yet. And now Loki is almost down 2 levels to this Cho'Gath, so... Swifties are the boots that we favor here on the Aurora this game. We do need a bit of that movement speed to be able to get away from the Chochos. Feast about 2/3 of the way off cooldown. And yeah, I mean, if Loki gets comboed, then he's just dead. Oh, okay, G-King looking for an aggressive style play. Near Baba going in. And okay, now Gnosis has to be a little bit careful. Gets Infernal Chains. But is able to turn the fight around. The World Ender invested for the Kale ultimate. Now Malstixi might be in a bit of trouble. Another nom nom here. Now Gnosis is just assassinated by Loki. And now Loki might be in a bit of trouble. And that's just Zeffy finding another clean kill, plus Baba taking the turret bot lane. And yeah, 7-1-0 on this Cho'Gath. This man is up basically an item. Okay, guys are in a bit of trouble. And yeah, that's just 8-1-0. Yep, okay, this Cho'Gath is humongous. Holy shit. It's going to be Cosmic Drive finish for the Ivern. Okay, we're going a bit of the AP route, a little bit of the damage Ivern here. So we're seeing this like Cosmic Drive, Lich Bane style build here. Allows the Daisy to do so much more damage than you'd probably expect. And here's Evie used up a feast stack on a minion, and is just going to take another turret, a turret for himself. There's no one that can really stop him at this point of the game. He does have about 3,000 gold to spend, so he does have to spend it soon. But, Jesus. Okay. Baba does so much damage. Is at an item and a half already. And is up about 40 plus CS. Alright. Looks like the Riftmaker was finished here. And now we are probably going Deadman's, or no, yeah, we are going Deadman's second item here on the Cho'Gath. So he only really needs that one AP item, and the rest is probably just going to be mobility inducing. So we're likely to see something like the Cosmic Drive, the Deadman's, the Force of Nature, just to the point where he can just be very annoying. Oh, okay. Baba, did Baba ult? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, G-King able to take a kill here onto Gnosis, but that's Baba taking another, ooh, okay, nice flash, the dodge, the heroic presence, sorry, the righteous charge. Okay, Baba stuck in turret aggro. G-King taking the shutdown, not fantastic, and Mr. Burner gonna get assassinated, and oof. That's a pretty horrible play. That's a 0 for 3. Do force to teleport out of Geyser, but that's a decent bit of money going back here into the pockets of okay, will Zeffy survive? He's got a pretty big shutdown. Okay, yeah, Gnosis is just huge at this point. And yeah, that's just a triple kill for Kale coming in clutch, saving the Cho'Gath. The bounty's still available now. We got a max bounty on Zeffy, and yeah, Gnosis just picked up a triple kill out of nowhere. Gets back in the game completely, and he's super happy about that. And okay, Gnosis may have bit off a bit more than he can chew, but he'll at least take someone down. No shutdown. No shutdown on him, so it was an even amount of money given back. Deadman's Plate now finished on Zeffy. So I wonder what his third item is going to be. We've got the Striders and the Runans already finished for Yunara. So Yunara looking ready to take over this game at 4-1. And let's see how many Cho'Gath stacks Mr. Zeffy has. 9. And he's got 3 minions. Okay, so he's got half his regular stacks used, but it looks like we're just gonna give another epic monster stack over to Mr. Zeffy. He's gaining 1200 HP just from his stacks. So Aatrox now in a bit of danger. Okay. Guys are forced to use the ultimate to try and get away. Throws the chains down to try and slow down Cho'Gath. But now Loki using the Between Worlds, and Yunara just going to town. Attacking. And yeah, that's just a double kill. Kale also getting a double. So things just fantastic here. And now Loki in danger. And Zeffy with another kill. Yeah, this is just a massacre at this point. The carries here. Outside of Gnosis having 6 deaths, this is a massacre. We've got the Herald in the mid lane. And that's gonna be at least 2 winners taken. Maybe even an inhibitor, who knows? Okay, that inhibitor turret in the mid lane looks like it's also going to be going down. Okay. And yeah, that's just a huge kill. Well, holy shit. That's a knock-up silence auto ultimate. And yeah, Zeffy is unstoppable. No one can stop him. Yeah, this team is looking good. Okay, Baba in trouble. Can he outplay? Ooh, no, She-King, wow, 6 kills this game. This man has taken almost all the shutdowns. Baba trying to outplay it. Didn't have his flash outplay that last part, but yeah, that's just now that's gonna be that top inhib just taken. We're going to game 3 for formalities, right? Or wow, Gnosis does so much damage. Okay, well, that's what, a quadra? No, a triple, and now, yeah, giving Dear God a kill here, and that's Lichbane now finished with the, oh, okay, wow, the Bobbycopter gonna be used to try to get Cho'Gath away, but the Hex Gates means that Bobby's endeavors are going to fail. And will Malstixi just get run down now? That's the real question. Oh, Bobby is running, just running, but she's running over vision. So we're trying to catch up to her, but it looks like the Poppy is going to be able to get away. And yeah, no, we've got a 3-item Kale. What is this? Overlord's Blood Mail on Cho'Gath? I mean, sure, why not? I mean, it's going to do insane damage anyways, right? Might as well just give him more executes. Let's see, Zeffy has 12 feast stacks, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna feast again in just a second. Yeah, that's 13 feast stacks. It's only level 14. This game's only been on for like 20 minutes, so Kale's almost level 16. It's almost just over. Alright, Loki and G-King are gonna try. Okay, we got the Between Worlds. It's a 3v1. Will the Kale survive? And yeah, so far it looks like she is. Okay, Aatrox trying to get something in. A nice knockup here on the Poppy. And that's just a double kill. Yeah, that's people going AFK on the side of Lane 0 Blizzard. And yeah, I don't blame you. I'd go AFK too. And yeah, that's so nasty. And GG's is 2-0. Is there a third game? I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a third game.
A summoner has disconnected.
It doesn't feel like there will be one, but let's find out real quick. Back to the super webcam we go while we wait on an answer. Let's get that music back up and running. Alright, looks like we do have a game 3. Alright. Looks like we got, I think it was Blizzard on blue. It won't be too long. So we got GOon Island on the red side here for game number 3. So we got Lane 0 Blizzard going back for that first pick in the all-important game number 3. Will Lane 0 Blizzard end with a single win? We'll have to find out. Da, 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 da. What kind of team comp are we gonna see from GOon Island? 'Cause so far, it's been massacres across the board. But hey, sometimes some scrims, it's just a massacre. No matter how you look at it, sometimes it's just a massacre, and there's no coming back from it. So we'll have to see. Alright, looks like the draft has started. That's what bands I end up getting. Alright. So far, we've seen these bands. Assume the Ari also going to be banned away here. Oh, no. Okay, Pantheon going to be prioritized as ban against Blizzard here for game number 3.
Kemi also going to be taken away from Gnosis. We're thinking. Alright, Ash going to be taken off the table here from AGC for this final game. New ban protected, PogChan, new ban, PogChan. Okay, Nidalee also going to be taken away from Gnosis. Ain't no one want to see Nidalee top. Especially not in a losing scenario. Okay, Varus finally going to be prioritized here. Let's see here. The Ahri was left open as we banned Braum and Ashe instead. So we'll see here what we end up drafting. Okay, it is the Kai'Sa. Is it going to be Kai'Sa Rakan? Or Kai'Sa Rel? I think we may just hold. Hold the line! Hold the line! The Xin Zhao is open. Oh, okay, it is gonna be the Rakan locked in, so we will probably see the Rel. I'd say like Rel or Renata as an answer here. Leona picked up here for forget his name. What's his name? Oh, King. And we've got the Hui here for Loki. Alright. Is that Jungle Viego? I think so. Alright. Interesting. Unless Zephy has taken Viego into Hui. Don't think so, though. We'll have to see, though. Anyways, red side bans. Okay, Xin Zhao gonna be taken off the table. Okay, yeah, it's probably Viego jungle. We're banning Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao gonna answer it to Viego. GOon Island look like they wanna dive deep with this team comp. Got the Kai'Sa for follow-up. They got the Viego and the Rakan able to go deep, so I wonder what the solo lane picks for this dive composition is gonna be. Maybe we finally get to see the Rumble. Let's see how many bans. Okay, Gnosis is gonna eat an Aurelia ban. Frankly, that's new, but hey, there's only so many bans you can throw on a man. Okay, Wukong also taken off the table. We're just focusing jungle bans versus top bans. Oh, yeah, para she boo 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 ba 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 bee 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 bo bo bo. Alright, and Gwen gonna be the final ban on the top lane here against Mr. Gnosis. So let's see here. What? I think we might just be picking mid so we can have counter pick top. I think that's 100% the idea. Alright. Oh. And that might be Viego mid. That might just be Viego mid. And Zephy does have an interesting champion pool if he's playing Viego mid into a mage. Alright, Volibear are going to be locked in here for, I want to say mouse 60? Yeah, okay, it's Volibear jungle, Renekton top. See here what Mr. Gnosis has. Malphite? Warwick? Okay. Got some cool hovers. Oh. Sante's a pretty bad matchup for into Renekton. But, I mean... Oh? Is, okay, well, yeah, okay. Akali makes sense. Alright. Alright, so it's like Viego mid, Sejuani jungle, Akali top? We'll find out very shortly. So Viego mid, says jungle, Akali top. Okay. Damn.
Alright, here we go. Getting ready for that game number 4. I'm sorry. That final game, ladies and gentlemen. That final game in the books. Oh, no quick champ select. Alright, we got cool skins, poor skins, rich skins. Let's find out. The skin roulette. And we got ourselves Worlds 2023 reenacted Port Volibear, Winterblast, Way, Imperium, Varus, Damwong, Leona. Oh, okay, well, that was a fast champ select, so. I get Spirit Blossom Akali, Poor Rider Sejuani, I don't know, some weird Kaisa skin. I don't know the Rakan skin. And yep. Well, here we go.
Welcome to Summoner's
The only Kaisa skins we accept are Star Guardian Kaisa, IG Kaisa, and Hall of Legends Kaisa. There's also a bit of an exception for Bullet Angel, because it was Kaisa's first skin, and honestly it was a fantastic skin. Okay, so Mortal Kombat. Yeah, looks like G-King. Ooh, G-King doing a decent amount. Oh, it's so far to be able. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get some damage in. I really don't know what Kaisa skin that is. No idea. Oh, it's Dark Star Kaisa. Okay. Oh, and it's what is it, like Heartthrob Rakan or High School Rakan? I think I don't know. All right, well, Gnosis has not taken Flash for. Well, he's taking TP Ignite, so he is looking to get some kills. So double Doran's setup means that things are probably going to be slow unless there's a bit of jungle action. But Kali does do an insane amount of damage. And we do have 4 teleports then. Lethality Varus, by the looks of it, we have the Arcane Comet. Okay. Gonna level 2 first in that bot lane. Okay, looks like it's gonna be the side of Baba and Dear God for the 3rd game in a row. Alright, well, so far managed perfect CS here from the side of Zephy. See how long he can keep up that Chovy. Okay. 3 waves. 3 perfect waves. And starting to build up a little bit of a gold lead simply from CSing. Ooh, Gnosis starting to punish Geyser. Those passive procs with the 5-point strike. Ooh, Loki is gonna miss a cannon minion though. He's gonna be able to deny the cannon. Ooh, nope, not gonna be able to deny the cannon. And now guys are in a bit of trouble. That's first blood. Okay, the flash here from Zephy invested on Malstixi. Will he flash forward trying to find it? Let's see here if we find, okay, the Storm Clatter here going to be used. We get an nice Zenith Blade onto Dear God, the Grand Entrance return onto G-King, and now Dear God going to be taking a little bit low, and now we see who we get the damage on, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like Malstixi and Loki going to be able to get the better of the mid-jungle from GOon Island. Okay. Despite this, Zephy has kept the CS lead.
Looks like we got Leandre's first here for Akali. And wow. Yeah, guys, there's just got back to lane and he's already at like 30%. It does have the level 6 soon, which is a big spike in like damage. Okay, the flash here force on the AGC. Okay, really nice Zenith Blade here by GOon to be able to interrupt and save his AD carry. But now that is a summonerless Varus. So, okay. And passive proc here. Plasma strikes onto GOon, but Leona being hella tanky doesn't really take much damage out of it. And here we got my Malstixi here. Off quite a few camps. Okay, now Gnosis not level 6 yet, notably. Ooh, Renekton forced a flash away. GOon here now stuck. Feats of Warfare though claimed. Ooh, and Akali is gonna be able to take it down, and Baba here trying to survive. Mr. Burner though gonna get taken down by the Volibear, and now Baba gonna pass over Vision, and the isolated Thunderbolt not gonna be enough for respective kill shot, and it looks like Kai'Sa is gonna be able to get away. Ooh, Zephy is looking to find Malstixi though. And that's just a juicy shutdown. Okay. Kai'Sa no sums though. And Viego ult now on actual cooldown. So, game number 3 looking a little bit closer compared to the stomps that we've seen in prior games. And yeah, Gnosis just flawlessly executing a super combo here. Took a while to chip down the Renekton, but the new Renekton wasn't living. And it's gonna be Kraken Slayer versus Yomu's Ghostbiter in a bot lane. Got the Merc Treads here on the Viego, so a lot of CC. He knows he's gonna need that good stuff. Alright. Gnosis gets a free plate out of that. The grubs have not yet been contested, and Dragon has been left alone for a while, so it looks like we're motioning to get the wards done. Ooh, okay. The all in here onto ooh, okay, it's a fight on multiple fronts, but ooh, no, Malstixi with some really nice blocking, and Zephy gonna try and avenge his jungler, but is gonna go down. This is another double kill. His Volibear really starting to put the pedal to the metal, but will it be enough with all the insane scaling that we have? The Akali, the Viego, the Kai'Sa, who knows? Volibear not great at doing like AoE damage. Okay, we do have the Akali ultimate coming off cooldown pretty soon, and now Dear God gets taken behind the shed And now we've got the killer instincts here from Baba. And, oh. Okay. Now GOon should just be dead here. Yeah. No Heartsteel proc, unfortunately. But, yeah, this game is very bloody. Only a 500 gold lead, so... There's a lot of back and forth. However, this top lane is really not good here for the side of lane 0 Blizzard. Hey, nice fear onto Zephy. Gonna be taking to like 30%. Malstixi looking for a play. Has a lot of money. Has a recall. That's 2,000 gold that he has left to spend. That's just a lot of stun cycles here. And that's a flash double kill with the Flail of the Northern Winds. It's gonna be enough. And now we just got an insane amount of damage. But Geyser is here, and we're looking to avenge the play. And yeah, Viego might just be going down here, but there is no flash, so maybe he's gonna be able to get away. And Zephy defying odds through the turret aggro, gonna be able to get away. And that's just Gnosis getting insane advantage in that top lane. Okay. Akali, looking to use that perfect execution to get in. Will it be enough? Might have to commit. Does commit. Oh, and gonna get the gold reset to Geyser, so that means he's worth killing again. It might have not been the smartest thing. Maybe Malstixi should have taken that kill. But we are nearing that 2-item mark here for Volibear. And now GOon might be in a bit of trouble. The Xenoblade is going to miss. Now AGC in a bit of trouble. The Grand Entrance not going to connect. And now Zephy forced to ult over the wall. Malstixi going to follow with the Sky Shatterer. And Malstixi is just able to find... It's just able to find Zaviego. And no Blade of the Rune King so far yet for Mr. Zeffs. Ooh, okay, we are trying to set up a trap, but we don't have that much damage. Okay, Malstixi though has no ult, so he is very vulnerable. And even though we have some AoE here, Mr. Burner hurts like Mukachuka. And yeah, that's just gonna be a successful ambush, 2 for 0. And yeah, Gnosis is he's just having fun. Oh, Shuriken backflip is gonna miss, and now it's Geyser's opportunity to try and make some leeway, but he has so little damage that Akali. Ooh, is it gonna be enough? Nope, it's not going to be enough. GOon might be also in trouble here. The Grand Entrance into the Viego W, the stun knockup, and now the Xenoblade to try and get away. We've got the Eclipse here finding 3 people. And that's some good damage onto Mr. Burner, who only really has a lot of HP. But, I mean, hey, the Sejuani pretty happy about what she's able to get done right now. Able to close the gold lead pretty massively. Ooh, okay, Zephy might be in a bit of trouble. Has a Heartbreaker. And that doesn't have the Heartbreaker or his Flash. It's just, unfortunately, getting spelunkied in the spelunkies. So, not much you can do there. Still no Blade of the Rune King here for Mr. Zephy's. So, he's looking, bro. He's looking. There's... Ooh, okay. Ooh, and Geyser is gonna live thanks to that Triumph. Okay, we're looking to get that turret. Oh, okay. Mr. Burner might be in a bit of trouble though. Okay, the turret gets turned off, and now Malstixi gets another kill. 8 and 3 on this Volibear. Surprised it wasn't used earlier.
But now Baba and Dear God have to pray to Jesus to try and get away. The Xenoblade gonna connect a Wombo from Hui, the passive exploding, and that's AGC picking up a killing spree. That's also gonna be the first turret for the first time this series. The Pizza Warfare are gonna go over here to the side of Lane Zero Blizzard. Top lane's a bit of a disaster, but I mean, Malstixi and AGC are pretty fed, and I mean, we've seen Varus be able to carry. We've seen Gumayushi's Varus. So we know the pinnacle of maxitude that this champion can have. Another Heartsteel proc gonna be swayed by Mr. Burner. Yeah, it's almost a 2-item Akali to a 0-item Renekton, so things are not looking very Daijobu. Okay, but Gnosis might be in a bit of trouble here. Uses the perfect execution to try and get away. Here looks to try and find a kill shot. Uses the angle on the wall, but Malstixi has the maul on the wall. Loki, though, getting caught once again with his pants down. AGC and G-King here, but AGC here just going to secure that red buff. G-King flashing over the wall, and that's a 1 for 0. Unfortunately, Loki, just Lee Sinning a little bit too hard. And now Baba might be in danger. Okay, the flash here from Dear God. There's no Chain of Corruption, but the Xenoblade connects into the Eclipse, and now... okay, G-King is going to be taken down here, but that is going to be a kill secured, so Kaisa goes down. Now Mr. Burner might be in a bit of trouble here. And Malstixi able to find another kill here, but the flash here from Zephy. And now with the Heartbreaker, we get the big shutdown for Gnosis. And now he's looking even better than before. Almost has his second item completed. And now going to look to interrupt Geyser. And AGC here forced the flash away. Okay. AGC does have to be a little bit careful. This Akali is pretty damn strong. Alright, well, that should be the second item here for AGC, and we almost have 2 items here for, okay, we have the Bloodletter's Curse here for Akali. Put some stacks on the Meji Mesh. Looks like she's going to go back top lane to keep the push going. Renekton finally finishes Stridebreaker, but down about 20 CS, down about 1,000 gold, and he's up in XP though. He's up in XP. AGC has 2 items. Once that Mono Money transforms into a Muramana, it'll be pretty dangerous. Here for the side of GOon Island, I'll have to respect his Varus a little bit more. Baba not going to be really like damage online for a while. Here, yeah, AGC just going to find... Zero Lane Blizzard just going to find the Kaisa out of sorts. Now Malstixi looking, dodges the stun here from Viego. And we're looking to get some damage in. Gnosis has the flank angle, has the perfect execution available to him. And Stixi is just has good, consistent damage. The fear here going to be weathered away. And Mr. Burner gets assassinated by Loki and Malstixi, and now they try to get onto Gnosis. Ooh, and the peel onto the Varus is good enough. And Malstixi just gonna be able to have his team survive, and that's an ace. That's an ace for 0. And now they're getting this dragon. They might be getting this inner turrets. And they're getting bot push. Yeah, Baba has good wave clear though. Baba's stuck, no cleanse, no McHale's, stuck once again under the ire of super dominant CC. As AGC picking up another kill. And that's a turret here for Loki.
Okay, G-King might be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, he's gonna be traded to the gods. As Sejuani tries to finish yet another kill. Ooh, maybe not actually. Oh, the dodging coming through, but the Grand Entrance design. There's not enough love in the universe to be able to save G-King. But that did waste a good amount of time. However, Otacon is up, and Leona doesn't have spellbooks, so she won't be able to make it to this fight if indeed they do start it. They said they haven't started it yet. Okay, AGC godlike. Baba able to get that shutdown on him, but he's gonna get taken down. The Bash brothers were necked in, and Volibear just able to get stuff done. Gnosis here pushing, but that's gonna be Otacon traded. That was a 3-for-1, and we're even teleporting Geyser to defend that turret to make sure the bounty not available, not to be taken by the GOon Islanders. Leona has been able to make her way back before Otacon has settled because we started a team fight. This game looking a little bit rough. The Viego mid not looking that fantastic. I had some good CS early, but other than that, things just haven't worked out. Also, while they have been pressing the lockdown button on this Kaisa, they've been murdering her on repeat. Baba is almost at, he is getting closer to 3 items, but Edge of Night almost finished here for Varus, has the upgraded Swift Marchers. Swift Marchers on the Volibear, who's almost full build, about to finish his Spirit Visage from the looks of it. Already has it done, technically speaking. So it might be that and Magi's. And then I don't know what's the last item you guys, you just get Despair? Because okay, Malstixi looking for a pick here. Now G-King, the Eclipse gonna land on the 3. Zephy gonna be punished. Has to use the Heartbreaker. A turret bounty given to Baba, as Loki could not defend it. So a little bit of money back in the pockets of the GOon Islanders. Okay, the Xenoblade gonna be connecting. We have to be careful. Baba is almost back here, and now Dear God has to pray to Dear God that he survives this next team fight. But that was essentially it was the flash on volley for the flash on Volibear, which I think the flash on Volibear is a lot more useful compared to the 2-6 Viego. When your 13-4 volley has its flash down, I think that's a little bit susgy. But yeah, that is Spirit Visage plus Magi's picked up here for this Volibear. Wonder what the last item is gonna be. Now we have Unending Despair here for Mr. Burner. We got Kraken Slayer for the Viego. We almost had the Nashers. And I think we're going Zeke's Convergence for Knight's Vow on Dear God. Looks like we might be getting a Shadow Flame or Storm Surge here for Akali. And Gnosis does have to start stepping it up. The rest of his team isn't really putting in the weight for this game number 3. And it's the only one really doing consistent damage. But it's hard for Akali to beat the Bash Bros. Okay, Dear God, gonna take about 30% of his HP. Another nice turret bounty split over to the side of the GOon Islanders. And they're just looking to push as fast as they can. But now Akaisa and Viego are isolated. Now Malstixi is being annoying. Okay, we have Akali here. Okay, it's Cloud Soul this game. And looks like Malstixi is going to start it, but we're going to be trading an inner turret for just a second dragon. That's a lot of money being put in the pockets of the GOon Islanders. And they're trying to deny as much CS as they can. They don't even manage to blow a TP or something. So it is Dragon traded for an inner. We'll see here what that extra money can afford the Islanders here. King gonna find Viego, and now Geyser's gonna get found 1v4. Viego forced to use the Heartbreaker to get away. So that is the Dominus use, and Malstixi is just pushing that bot inner. Are we trading Baron for maybe an in-hit? We have a good amount of damage here on this side of Oliver is trying to make it, but I think it's too late. Yeah, we have smites. Ooh, Gnosis maybe found an angle, but we're just gonna take the money and do our best to get away. All right, Viego going Sundered Sky here to even the odds. The Muramana transformation here complete here for AGC. I almost have a Frozen Heart here for Leona. It's a good item. A lot of attack speed dependent champions here. Nashor's Tooth and Seeker's Armguard picked up here for Kaisa. So Baba is officially online, has all his abilities stacked and ready. And Thornmail picked up here for Sejuani, with the Shadow Flame for Mr. Gnosis, and Zeke's Convergence picked up for Rakan. Mastixi is able to just walk away. And now Mr. Burner just gets assassinated before... Ooh, wow, okay, Zephy not going to be able to dodge that fear. And now Malstixi and King looking to try and get on Dear God and Baba. Yeah, we got the teleport coming in from Gnosis though, but is it gonna be enough? Yeah, we got the Shuriken backflip. Okay, Malstixi in trouble, gets assassinated by Baba, and Gnosis and Baba are doing a lot of damage. The Killer Instinct and the flashes have been used, and AGC thankful that he was not a dove. But that is still some good Q-poke damage. But the Kaisa fully scaled, fully online here. And that was a fat, juicy shutdown. Another, like, almost 900 gold given over to this Kaisa. So we look at the money. Yeah, Baba now has the money to finish his Zonias. And we might see, I don't know what we're going to see last, but... yeah. Loki's build has not resulted into that much damage. And no Leandries means that the Sejuani kind of just doesn't take any damage. Now Gnosis maybe in a bit of trouble here. And now Dear God, gonna pray to Dear God, because he got found once again. And another fireball combo here from the Hui, gonna be in on Mr. Burner. Might be in a bit of trouble. Okay, we're going to use the Flail of the Northern Winds, forcing the flash from the Chains of Corruption here. And, yeah, well, this is action-packed with 52 kills in 28 minutes. This looks more like an LPL game, you know, just things are going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. This is hella bloody. Malstixi has his Caning Rooker and is full build. Might end up selling the Magi's for maybe a more useful item because unless it can get a lot of stacks, it's not really useful. My best guess is we'll probably get something like a Starrick's Gauge or something. Or maybe a Riftmaker. Yeah, I think a Riftmaker would actually be pretty damn good here for the Volibear. Given that consistent damage and a bit of healing that he's looking for. Let's see here. It's about 750 gold. Volibear taking a reset. Okay, Zephy and guys are gonna be trading blows here. Ooh, but yeah. Okay, the Flash is invested top mid, but AGC able to save his top laner from going down, and Zephy unfortunately just gonna die once again. We've got the Cloud Soul point here coming up shortly. And Loki gonna be taken out. That might be that. So that's the mid inner. That might be the mid inhibitor. We'll have to see though. Loki, AGC gonna be spotted on vision, getting back to the mid lane. And now Mr. Burner might be in trouble here. Another Chains of Corruption is gonna be thrown out, and AGC just murdering the Sejuani. Alright, so it looks like it's gonna be soul point here for the side of lane 0 Blizzard. Crippling finish here for Hui. We almost have them all. My Mortius here for Renekton. Oh, no, Renekton not going to be able to interrupt the recall. Alright. Almost have the Sorelias. Sorry, the Sorelias for Varus. And it looks like indeed we do. Okay. One item away from the 80 carries, both being full power. Looks like Death's Dance going to be prioritized. Actually, I think it just might just be a GA instead of Death's Dance. We'll have to see. Stixie looking to find an opening. Dear God here. Gonna miss the Battle Dance. And we're doing a lot of damage. Dear God, now might just be oh no, we're gonna give up the chase as we see the teleport coming in here for Gnosis. Zephy is also looking for a flank angle. There is no Edge of Night available here. Right, Dear God, he's taken really low. And Gnosis does a lot of damage, but he's getting taken pretty low. Gets the execute though. And now Malstixi wasn't available for the team fight. Forced to ult away, and now the Shuriken backflip is gonna miss. But that should be Baron in exchange for that. That was a 3-for-0 in favor of the GOon Islanders. Now we're just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And this is the second Baron of the game. We have the Cloud Soul in 3 minutes. And yeah, Baba has got 4,300 gold, so we're finishing something. And it's gonna be a Shadow Flame? Okay, yeah, Shadow Flame, final item here for Mr. Bob's. Malstixi is still gonna be able to steal the blue buff away, but Baba does a lot of damage at this point of the game. So we'll see here. Okay. Ooh. Zephy looking to find Loki though. And that's some good damage on the Malstixi. The ult's gonna connect, the stun, the slow, and now Mr. Burner might just be traded off here. And Baba here gets traded. Zephy loses the 1v1 versus Loki. And yeah, it's Akali is holding the wave. She's got a recall like right now if she wants to try and make it back. Ooh, okay, Gnosis has doesn't find the angle here. The Malstixi is pretty low. Alright. Now we're going back to heal up. Looking at the money. Not full build yet here for Varus. Missing a little bit of money. What are we picking up here for AGC? It's Zhonya's Hourglass. Okay. So Seeker's Arm Guard picked up. I mean, it's fantastic against the Assassin Threat team. Zhonya's picked up here for Akali. We are going Immortal Shield Bow here on Viego. Now that we have our Sundered Sky. Knight's Vow finish here for Rakan. One warding item away from finishing both support builds. GOon gets it's taken to about 60%. We got 30 seconds on the Dragon's Soul here. Volbear's still holding on to that Mejas. Okay, Malstixi getting jumped on by Dear God, but it's just oh, okay. Oh, hey. Okay, we've popped the Edge of Knights. And Geyser wins the 1v1 versus Zephy. And Dragon Soul Priority here goes over to, okay, Baba tries the assassination method, but Zhonya's on 2 HP. Is it gonna be enough? And it looks like it might not be. We're the Bash brothers. We're trying to get away. Dear God lives with like a quarter of a sliver of HP, and Malstixi, the raid boss, who just doesn't know how to die. It do take down AGC. And yeah, things are rough. Things are rough. Now Cloud Soul went over here to lane 0. And I think Malstixi is looking to get a 6 item. Well, we'll have to see if he does intend to keep the Majas. I mean, it's got 22 size. It's actually like really a useful item. Renekton gonna recall. Gonna get closer to a Black Cleaver. Still not gonna finish on Mama Mortius. Interesting. Okay. We have the Knight's Vow now for Leona. I got some anti-heal here on Rakan. Oh, Geyser in a bit of trouble. Gets executed by the Akali. Oh, and now AGC might have just thrown, gets caught by Mr. Burner. And now Loki's low impact build, Zhonya's coming out from Baba, but he's gonna get found. And do they have enough damage? That's the real question. Now Mr. Burner might be dead here as well. There's still no Leandri, so yeah, Mr. Burner living for a really long time. And unfortunately, Gnosis is going to be taken behind the shed and shot down. As Volibear 300 CS. Insane. Been full build for a while, but Zephy going to be able to take and in him maybe. We'll see here if he doesn't get chased away by the Renekton. Gonna get slowed. The Fear not going to connect. Okay, well. That's Zephy going down for the 11th time this game. That's insane. And it should be a free Baron here. Inhibs are still up. Our fight for Elder is in 3 minutes, so we'll see here. Do we make it to the 4th Baron, guys? Because this feels like Dignitas versus Disguise right now. You know, just teams not looking to win, not looking to lose, but shit's just action-packed. Everyone's almost full build. It's just ARAM at this point. It's an ARAM fighting simulator. Zhonya's in the process of being picked up here for Loki. We're getting some anti-heal, probably mortal reminder here for Zephy. Baba's been full build for a while. Sold the Shadow Flame, bought a Terminus. I think at this point you might as well just sell the boots and buy like a Cosmic Drive or something. If you want like raw stats, or I think maybe like a Phantom Dancer might even get more movement speed than just Berserker Greaves. But yeah, no. Okay, well they're trying to end the game, so it's a base race. We've got Baron plus Zephy running it down at the speed of sound. They just have to break the turrets and break that Nexus. Okay, Alstixi is getting really low. Okay, that's a double kill. And now Alstixi is just surviving. Triple kill. And that's gonna be Lane Zero able to take a game. An 82 kill game. Insane. 40 minutes, 5 dragons, 3 barons. Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully you guys like the action-packed Game 3. Games 1 and 2 were a little bit of a shmee stomp, but Game 3, both teams gave it up. They were fighting for literally nothing just to give us some fresh entertainment. So my name's the Fallen Sanctum, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the cast. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next cast. Hopefully I find more scrims, more fun action to do, because there's like I think 2 weeks before Eternals summer or Eternals fall starts up. So yeah, there's honestly there's really nothing to cast. But hey, if you got games that you want me to cast, I'm down to cast. Free, paid, whatever.